Welcome to, or should I say welcome back to, the English Riviera, and more specifically Paignton in Devon. Now, I passed through the Riviera about 3 months ago with Backpacker Ben, and we mostly filmed in Torquay and then in Brixham, and we only quickly passed through Paignton. But you know me, I like to properly scratch the surface with places, and upon closer investigation on the old Tinterweb, I found out that Paignton has got a really bad reputation recently, and I'm going to have to read off my phone to read all these articles. It doesn't take much to find out that they've got some problems with unruly behaviour. The Mirror, and I'll put these things on screen now. The Mirror, Brit seaside town overrun with feral knife-toting rooftop yobs as young as 9. The Sun, our seaside town is tormented by feral kids as young as 9. Gangs terrorise us from rooftops. The Moment that triggered decline of our famous West Country town that's overrun with yobs. That's Bristol Live. The list goes on. So, I'm in Devon for a couple of days, and I thought, let's get to the bottom of this. Is it really that bad in Paignton? Because at the moment, it seems that the town isn't the happiest place to be. Or are those notorious tabloids sensationalising the issue? Let's investigate. Let's go hit the streets of Paignton and see what people have to say about the town. What is this? What's this called?
Steel tom drum.
Steel tom drum. How long have you been playing it?
I only got this one a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I had one like last year.
So you're still learning? Yeah.
Yeah, I just make it up. People ask me, like, how do you do it? And I just make it up as I go. I'm just hitting everything.
Will you play it for me? What you've learnt so far?
Yeah, I just make it up.
Go for it.
Alright.
No pressure.
I haven't slept. I feel like Romanian.
I'm sorry.
You filming it now?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Don't worry about it. It's beautiful, honestly, considering that you've only just learned how to do it. It's really beautiful.
I used to have one very similar.
It's a beautiful sound. Yeah. Can I give you some money to get some food for the dog? That's your dog, yeah.
There's 2 in there.
2 dogs, then I better give you some to get money. I can see the other one now, the other head of one.
And they're both on the resistant.
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's really like therapeutic, relaxing, yeah, very delicate. Yeah. Here you go, here's some money for the dogs as well, and if you want to use some, okay. What's your name, my love?
Safi.
Safi, yeah, my name's Wendell, yeah.
Do you want to go anyway?
Do I want to go, yeah? Will you film me playing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you hold that? And how do I have it, like on my lap, like that?
However you really want.
Yeah,
It's got like...
just point that at me. There you go, you're my camera person.
Do I know if it...
Beautiful instrument I've ever heard. It's beautiful. It's so relaxing.
It's actually good, isn't it?
Yeah. I used to play drums, so I've got my rhythm. Yeah.
It's a shithole.
Why'd you say that?
There's just nothing to do for children.
Yeah.
It's dirty, like there's dog shit everywhere.
I nearly, just coming around the corner there's a huge,
and I pick it up
smeared.
all the time, but you walk around the town, you just see piles of shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Like they're closing down the multi-storey car parks, there's empty shops.
Yeah.
And it's just dive.
I read that there's like gangs of like youths like causing trouble.
The other
Have
day
you seen that?
I read Devon Live the other day, and there was an 11-year-old that got arrested for drunk and disorderly.
Really?
Yeah.
At 11?
At 11.
I hadn't had my first beer at 11. I was a bit older than that.
Most of the kids around here before 11.
Yeah. You look fantastic, sir. Can I film you a little bit for my video? You're playing Christmas carols, yeah?
Pardon?
You're playing Christmas carols?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you live in Paignton?
Yes.
Yeah, what's Paignton like as a place to live in?
Well, I've been here since 1963,
Yeah.
which is 60 years. I'm 80 years old now.
Okay, yeah.
And although from a physical point of view, like everywhere in this country, the deterioration is very noticeable now. Lack of maintenance, buildings, I mean, council haven't got it, or they have money, but they spend it in different ways. When I came in 63, the gardens were kept absolutely pristine.
Yeah. Which gardens is that? The Victoria Gardens?
All the gardens,
At the front
everywhere
too?
in Tor Bay, because they used to win nearly every year with Dartmouth the Britain in Bloom contest.
Yeah.
And all that's gone.
Oh,
that's
it's a shame.
completely gone, which is a shame.
Yeah.
And the town basically attracted retired people
Yep.
over the years. We were unusual for a married couple to come here. I married at 20 and came to live here because my wife went to school at Totnes. You know Totnes?
Yeah, just up the road.
And we've had a very happy married life. She's in heaven now, bless her. I lost her 6
Sorry
years
to
ago.
hear that, mate, yeah.
But played in the army band for 60 years.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I could hear you up the road and I was drawn to you.
still doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So you've seen it change a lot.
there's a lot of unease around now. Isn't
Yeah,
there? People are not as relaxed as they were. But as a place, and a place to live in the country, everywhere around here is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's in a beautiful spot. Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful walks, and the sea is always there. But it's, if you like, I think it's the mess we are making of it. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, what's your name, my friend?
Melvin.
Melvin, yeah.
All right.
My name's Wendell. Nice to meet you. Thank you. The last time I visited, it was summer, and now it's December. So you would expect it to be quieter in Paignton. When I visited in August, this whole green on the front by the seafront, it was jam-packed with a fun fair, amusements, and it was very busy. And obviously, it's quieter now because it's December. But I will say that I'm pleasantly surprised at how busy Paignton is. There are a lot of people knocking around. It is a Saturday, but I expected it to be like a ghost town in December, out of season. But it's not. There are a lot of families staying in the hotel that I'm staying in that seem to be going to the Polar Express, which is like a train ride for kids, I think, about 10 miles up the road. So there is some life in winter, at least today, this Saturday in December, in Paignton.
There's a lot of like fucking drug addicts around, you know. I don't know about gangs, violent gangs or nothing like that, I don't think, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people scrounging money, fucking sleeping rough, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like it was when I was a kid, you know. I lived here all my life, you know.
You lived here all your life. So I read that, was it the Nortel electronics factory that closed at like the start of the
Yeah, that's right.
2000s?
Yeah.
And that's
That was like the biggest employer in the town, really.
yeah. So another example of like a main employer town
Yeah.
that's lost its main employer and
Yeah.
a bit of deprivation, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, this seems like the main drag of what I would call the real Paignton High Street, and at the moment I can't see any boarded up shops, which is something we normally see in these high streets around Britain. Every shop seems to have something in, and they're not pound shops and bookies for the most part. Most of them are what I would call normal run-of-the-mill shops. So the people are saying that there are problems here, but I've seen worse high streets than this. So what's life like in Paignton?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I've been here 40 years and footballer as I came here. And,
You came as a footballer?
yeah, from Southampton to Torquay.
Yeah.
And worked and lived here and had a family. And
When I put Paignton into Google,
yeah.
lots of news articles came up about like there's some problems like with like groups of Yobs and
I
at
haven't
night and
seen
stuff.
any, no.
You haven't seen anything?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe down the car park or something, but I don't get down there.
Is the car park down that way? Yeah.
Yeah, it's down there, Garfield Road, yeah.
But you think it's a good town?
Yeah, absolutely.
The people have
yeah.
been
My
like
family have grown up here, I've had no problems, yeah.
Yeah.
Children okay, they've never had any hassle, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone knows each other, you know, and everyone looks out for each other.
I was born in the year they was #1.
Who is it?
Musical Youth.
Musical Youth.
Birmingham band.
Is it? Yeah. I'm originally from the Midlands. So yeah.
You should know more then.
You sound like a Brummie, are you?
I'm a yam yam.
Yam yam.
Wolverhampton.
So am I. Yeah, I'm from near Wolverhampton.
Nice to
Yeah, nice to meet you, mate.
Well, you got a lot of smackheads down here. Lots of them. Yeah.
robberies, burglaries, the lot.
Are you one as well?
No, I am not.
Oh, okay, there's two of us then.
I'm from the other side of the
Yeah,
city.
we're all good people down
Oh,
here.
you're posher than us then, yeah?
I'm from Sutton, Erdington, borderline.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've been down here. I've been down here half my life.
Yeah, half your life. You ain't lost your accent.
No,
So you
never
say-
lose it.
So you say there are some problems in town?
There is, yeah. Smackheads mainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the smackheads. You get into like your estates, the foxhole and all that, yeah. Yeah, kids like they're not scared of your adults now. Like, you know, like when I was a kid, I got the clout. You know, a smack around the ear roll or anything when I did wrong.
You knew if you did something wrong,
Yeah,
you'd
we
suffer.
knew it. Yeah. But down here now, like the kids can get away with murder. You know, so like you get some good kids. Some are all right. Half the others, like, you know, they go out, get on the drink, drugs. That's it.
Yeah. So these reports that I've read about groups of like young yobs,
Yeah.
they are.
It's just
it
true
is true.
around here,
Yeah.
Down here a couple of weeks ago, like last 2 weeks on a Sunday, someone got stabbed
Really?
in the shop. Yeah, they were running around the bloody shop. You
Just
know, the
round
co-op.
here?
You know the co-op?
Yeah.
Got the co-op on the corner.
Yeah, I've seen it. I walked past it earlier.
They're stabbing up there like a couple of weeks back.
Kids?
No, they weren't kids.
Like adults?
Stabbing each other. But people been chucked out the window. That's on that plant thing there.
Really?
Yeah, a woman was
That window there?
chucked out the window. She ended up on there, on that plant part.
Was she badly hurt?
No,
Must have
never
been.
heard
If you
news
fall
about
out
it, yeah.
the second floor, yeah. So this is a unique feature of Paignton that I've never seen anywhere else. Right smack bang in the middle of the town is the railway line crossing, and every now and again the red lights come on and all the pedestrian and vehicular traffic just stops and waits in the middle of the town while it's closed and the train comes through. I think that's quite a unique and fun feature as a first-time visitor, but I think if you live here that will become a real pain in the arse. We go. Mate, is the Foxholes estate up here?
We've gone through there past the Thames shop that way, you come right to the top.
Up there. How long is it? About 20 minutes or something?
Yeah, somewhere like that.
Cheers. Yes, I'm just trekking up the hill out of Paignton to the Foxholes estate, which a couple of people told me was the roughest estate in Paignton. So, if these stories of yobs and antisocial behaviour are as accurate as they're portrayed, then surely that's the place to find out. Let's see. Let's trek up the hill and check out the notorious Foxholes estate. This is some fucking hill up to the old Foxholes estate. Basically the town's down there by the sea. It's a pretty decent gradient for old Wendell. Getting the blood pumping, getting the steps in to bring the content. Whew. I don't think I'd like to be in this alley in the Foxholes estate after dark. Pretty sketchy part of this neighbourhood behind the shops here. What's life like in Foxholes? Shit. Why'd you say that? Dodgy? Yeah. I better get out of here. You heard it briefly from that fella. Foxholes estate is dodgy. I think it's time to get back out of here and back to the seafront.
At night time, that part of it is fucking dangerous.
Yeah. What, is that like behind here, the park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get stabbed up by children. Victoria Park at night, the skate park, yeah, no.
Dangerous.
You'll get fucking...
Why would they stab me? What, to rob me or?
No reason at all, man.
They just stab it?
No reason at all, man. They're like 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the people in Paignton need to stop thinking about themselves so much and start thinking about the community and the people that they're around. I think if everyone could do that, the world would be so much better.
Absolutely, mate. That's
100%.
It's a really good way of looking at society.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm battling the drizzly conditions in this outro, so I'll keep it quick. But Paignton, I've wandered the streets of the town centre, the estates, looking for evidence of these groups of yobs that have supposedly overrun this town. And although I didn't encounter them myself, I spoke to several locals who say there are problems with antisocial behaviour and it does blight the experience of living in the town. I think in many ways Paignton's suffering in the same way as its neighbour just behind me there, Torquay. The English Riviera is not the draw that it used to be, and consequently life's just gone downhill in many ways. The high street, nearly all the shops have got stores trading in them. You can't say that about every high street in the UK. And the locals have been really friendly. They've, for the most part, I'd say nearly all of them, been happy to talk on camera when I've approached them. That's not always the case. So, as the sun sets on another visit to the English Riviera, Paignton. It's not so grand, but the people are still nice, lots of characters, and I've enjoyed my day out by the sea. Until next time.